This is actually my real face. Baby girl.
Okay, so to achieve this look, the flawless foundation look, I'm going to need obviously foundation. This one is from NYX and it's in the shade what's the shade? Mocha. It's in the shade Mocha. And then the NYX primer, it's this one over here, and the NYX foundation brush, Can't Stop Won't Stop. It's angled, you know, and it's flat, so that's how you know that it is a foundation brush. So I've already applied moisturizer onto my face, and you have to let the moisturizer sit for about 5 minutes at most before you start your application of the foundation and everything else, because it has to basically penetrate into your skin, right? So to start off the look, I'm going to go in with my primer. Don't need a lot, like a pea size goes a long way, literally. Okay, so this is my primer, and I'm just going to apply it onto my face like that. And it's white. When I first used this, I was like, oh my god, what's going on? But it's a really good primer, honestly. It's like, it allows the foundation to stick onto your face. It grabs it. Okay, so I've applied the primer onto my face. I'm just going to do that, right? And then I'm also just going to let it sit for a bit. If you have a fan, you can just use a fan and fan your face. I don't have a fan, so let's just use this and let it be sucked in to my face, right? Just for like a minute or even 30 seconds. And then I'm going to use my Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation from NYX, right? And you need to shake this one. You can basically, it's best when you apply it onto something before applying it directly onto your face or directly onto the brush. Sometimes I use the back of my hand. It depends what I have close by, you know. So yeah, I'll use the back of my hand today. It's more hygienic. So I also don't need a lot of it. And what you basically do is just dab it in here, dab it onto the foundation like that, right? And just do this. And then take the product and you're going to dab it into your skin, or your face rather, like that. And it's got good coverage, so I don't even need a concealer to cover my spots. So I'm literally just going to do this and dab it into my face. Dab, 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 dab. Okay, take some of this before it dries up. And it doesn't dry up too quickly, so it gives you enough time to basically just, you know, apply the foundation everywhere else where you want to apply it. Just press it in like that and take your time. The coverage, baby girl. Oh god, it's amazing. It's amazing. Just a bit more for my forehead. Okay, and then we're good to go. Here into the skin. If you don't want to have like smile lines and all of that, you know. Like for example here on the forehead, you can just push your forehead up and just do that. Okay, this is good. Okay, so foundation application done. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a concealer of my choice, right, just to brighten up my face, and I'm going to conceal it over here. This one is from Fit Me Maybelline. Like, I'm very disappointed with the packaging print. It literally has rubbed off, and I never use this foundation, this concealer. Hardly ever use it, but it is what it is. And then just do that, and maybe just a bit over there. Okay, and then I'm going to take my blending brush and my setting spray, and I just do that, spray it on, and then I dab it onto the areas where I've applied my concealer. Okay, the other side. And just blend it. You need to make sure it's blended. We don't want to see where the darker color is separating from the lighter color. You know, you don't want to see the transition. It needs to be seamless. And there we go. Ooh. I really need a mirror. Okay, it's looking fine. Okay, so at this point the makeup foundation application is done. I'm just going to set my face. I'm not doing heavy makeup, right? So I'm going to set my face with this Fix Me Maybelline Fit Foundation. No, Fit Me Lasting Spray from Maybelline. And then I just set it. Right? Okay, so now what I'm going to do is just take my contour palette and just contour my face. And then I'm going to set it again, just like that. I've just set my face. I'm done contouring my face. I've set my face with my setting spray, and now I'm going to use a brush. So this is a clean brush that I have not used, and it's just a powder brush basically, and I'm literally going to buff everything off, like all the excess products. And this is how you ensure you don't have any product residue, especially like, for example, you know, when you hug someone, or if you're wearing something with a collar and then the collar has just got makeup stains. I hate it. I hate that with a passion. So you need to just do this step and just buff your face and remove excess product. And then the second thing I'm going to do as well, a trick that I've learned, it's quite old school but it works. So you just take a tissue, 2-ply tissue or a facial tissue, and you basically just wrap it around your fingers like that, right, until you get like a good grip, obviously, and just dab it lightly in a motion like this. So you basically, like, this is a, like, let's say this is your face, and you just go like that, you know, removing and grabbing any excess product that you might have, especially around the neck, or your jawline rather. So you do this around the jawline, and then whatever excess product that you might have had is going to rub off onto the tissue. Can you see it here? So this is something that could have rubbed off onto someone. You know, you give someone a hug. So you need to do this. Just do this lightly, obviously, and just do it everywhere else on your face, focusing on those areas also where you sweat a lot. If you're a sweater, I know I sweat a lot. Ooh. That time I've set my face. I feel like these setting sprays also just sell us dreams, bro. Like, honestly, I need to buy a foundation that sticks onto your face. Apparently the Estee Lauder one is the best foundation in terms of foundations that stick onto your face. Like, it sticks. Okay, so that is basically it in terms of my foundation application. I don't know, do you guys want me to move closer so you can see all of this gorgeousness over here? But I'm just going to do the rest of my face and then just come back on camera and do my outro.
Baby girl.